The technical etude, as opposed to the Kohler, which is somewhat technical but mainly lyrical, is the Andersen etude. This is from the collection of Opus 33. This is number 20. So it's important to realize what key you're playing in always, right? So this thing starts in C minor. So if you're looking to play a minor scale for your audition, I would recommend picking C minor because, you know, even the Spanish Caprice is in C minor. So you might as well, right? So before I start playing the Andersen, I like to warm up on a C minor scale, 2 octaves, just like what you have to do for your audition. Okay, now I feel really in that world. So the main challenge that I perceive in this etude is the difference between a dotted eighth followed by a 16th and the triplet rhythm that follows it. It's very tempting to play that 16th note like a triplet eighth note. For example, so don't do that. Actually, they're hoping you're going to do it right, but it's hard. So I have a little exercise so that you become best friends with dotted eighths followed by 16ths, and it's all based on that C minor scale that I started playing with. 2 octave C minor scales, people. That's what it's all about. So the first exercise I did is it's kind of like a combination double tonguing scale exercise. So basically you're going to go on every pitch, taka, 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 like this. So it goes like this. Okay, great. So if I take that D, which is now the C to D, it's switching on every eighth note. So do, re, mi, fa, sol, like this, switching on the eighth note, the pitch. So if I want to get into that dotted eighth followed by 16th rhythm, what I'm going to do is play 3 C's, 1 D, then 3 E flats, then 1 F, then 3 G's, then 1 A flat, etc., etc. It's going to go like this. So that you can hear that if you accent the note changes, you have a dotted eighth followed by a 16th. So you take that and you start to think in those 16th notes. Every time you see a dotted eighth, you think 3 16ths underneath it. Okay, and that articulation isn't going to be the double tonguing of the other 2 that we just did, which is the taka, 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 taka. This is going to be a special articulation which is used in these dotted rhythms, ta, kata, 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 and sometimes you can use do, gudu, 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 depending on what type of quality you're looking for on the note front. So just for some basics, for those of you that might sort of be a little bit taken aback by some of this stuff, a 16th note is really just 1/16 of a 4/4 measure. So if you take 4 beats, the 4/4 measure, and you multiply that times 4, you get 16, right? So when you have a group of 4/16ths, that occupies 1 beat. So it's 1E into 2E into 3E into 4E into. That's how those work, and that's how you count them actually. So when a dot is placed after a note, the note is enlarged by half of its original value. So if you have an eighth note with a dot on it, half of the original value is a 16th note. So you add an eighth note plus a 16th note, and you get 3 16th notes that underlay that. And then so that 4th 16th note is where the note switch happens in that exercise I just played. And that's also where it happens in the etude. So I think you can practice the etude outlining all the 16ths underlying the dotted eighths if you want to get really clear about the rhythm. Etc., etc. Then you can really hear that. And then take them away. hear it. So the difference between a triplet and a 16th note becomes very discernible to you. It's not subtle anymore because you just hyper overwrought it in your mind. So that's really all I have to say about this. I have these exercises and they're in my wonderful manuscript writing, and I'll have them posted on the webpage as PDFs if you want to look at my notes and see exactly what I meant in this video. So you'll have that information available to you